Hey everyone, I was gonna wait till 8 to do this, but um, I know that people have shows and everything starting around that time. Um, if I look awful, there's a reason for it. For fuck's sake, I drove 17 hours getting home and I'm exhausted. Um, I told everybody that I would come on here and talk about hidden gems and the reason that, hi y'all, and the reason that I am looking for sponsors on that. Hey honey, um, this is a really, really, really big project that I've kind of been sitting on for a while. Um, Very few people knew about it. Very few people knew what I was planning. This has been in the works for months and months. Hi, y'all. Um, I have a friend of mine, a dear friend, Mike Phillips, who is in Ireland, just outside of Galway. And I'm sure y'all have seen him. Hey, y'all. He is my friend that's been on many, many, many seasons of Vikings and Game of Thrones. Right now, he's filming The Green Knight in Ireland, which is a movie about King Arthur, Knights of the Round Table. And he is also a paranormal investigator and has access to locations that you just can't get into. You just can't get into. Shows can't get into. Hey love, other investigative teams can't get into. He's very well connected and steeped in the history, both supernatural, paranormal, historically relevant areas, especially on the west coast of Ireland. And I've remote viewed for some cases for him and been his friend for many years. And when we came up with this idea to go there and investigate, it just kind of snowballed. I can't give specifics on the locations because I don't want anyone trying to jump on the bandwagon and start researching these places first. But I'm going to be doing something very different than what I normally do. Hello, y'all. So I'm trying to get comfortable. Oh, fuck. Everybody still there? I'm still so fucking tired. This is going to be very different than what I normally do when it comes to investigating. I'm going to be going in there, yes, as a psychic, but it's going to be true paranormal investigations with me. True paranormal investigations like I've done with BPI, only more so, more involved. Okay? I have almost 30 interviews set up with people in that region already. I will more than likely be talking to the clergy. We'll more than likely be talking to the police. Some of these cases are so historically relevant that law enforcement and the church are involved. That's how big this is. And I never expected to reach out to anybody to help me accomplish this. But if any of y'all watched the show with Christopher Peters, at the very end of the show, and you can go back to Edge of the Rabbit Hole and look at that episode. The last 10 minutes of the show, he was talking to Mike and I about what our plans were, where we expected to go, what we saw ourselves doing. And I decided to bite the bullet and talk about this and what I wanted to do, just to kind of get his opinion. And he loved it. Loved my idea so much that he see the finished product. And if he likes it, now he's got to like it, so I'm making no promises. But if he likes it, he said he would set me up with Channing Dungey, who runs Netflix now. That's huge. That's huge. And all of y'all have been there with me since the beginning. And the only way that I could ever fully repay back that type of support, which is phenomenal, is by including you in it. And by including you in it in the special thanks to portion, that's why I have to ask for support. What I'm doing, and some people have been so generous. Y'all, out of my $3,000 goal, I hit $500 yesterday. But if everybody on my page just donated $3, goal met. Goal met. If everyone just donated $3, that's it. I have, because of Mike's connections and because of what I plan to be doing over there, I have production crew. That's already set up. That's Mike and his team. I have security. That's another portion of what Mike has there. Lodging completely taken care of. We're being hosted by Mike's family hotel. Transportation already covered. Food already covered. And what food isn't covered, me and Gwen are brown bagging it. We're brown bagging it. We've already got it planned. Peanut butter and jelly, Ruffles potato chips, cans of Coke. I have a fold-up cooler I'm going to put in my luggage. This is not a vacation. And that's what I wanted y'all to know about this so much. I'm not asking anybody to fund me a vacation. I will be working my ass off the entire time I'm there. And you can ask Gwen, the way that we roll with BPI. When I went to Virginia and investigated with them, we got up in the mornings, we ate, we investigated all day long into the night, and then went to bed. That's what we did. That's all we did. I was in Virginia for 5 days, and we had enough material for 8 episodes. Yeah. And that's what I'm going for here is I should be in Ireland for 8 to 9 days, Gwen and I. It's not just me you're supporting, it's Gwen as well. All I need is enough money for our 2 plane tickets. It's all I need. And it's something that I don't want to just talk to spirits. I don't want to just show y'all cool evidence. I want to hear what they fucking gotta say, and I want to give them a voice, and I want to give them a voice on an international level. I want them to tell their stories. I want those that are involved to tell their stories. I want those who have lived with them for years to tell their stories. But I want it to be told in a way that isn't made fun of, isn't for entertainment value. I want to give it life in a different way. I want to show our connectivity between those who have passed, those who are still living, how we intermingle, how we work together, how we're affected. I want to show it all. It's so important to me. It's so important to me. So many of these cases are very hard. There's some very difficult cases. This isn't going to be, none of these, except for maybe one, has had some where people can go to it like on a day tour. None of these are any places that you're going to see teams going through. It's not that way. None of them are event locations. These are residences. These are historically relevant areas. Some of them are islands. I'll say that. Okay? It's big. It's big. And I just want to do it justice. And I am so unbelievably blessed by the support I've already been shown. And if you can't, I get it. Believe me. If anybody understands being broke, it's this chica right here, you know. And my feelings will not be hurt. They won't be hurt. Not at all. Because I love y'all. And I get it. But you can share it. You can tell people. You know, ask your coworkers. I'm not joking. Any person who donates, whether it's, like I said on the thing, $2, $20, $200, or $2,000, gets listed in the special thanks to credits of this film. We might, due to the sheer volume of places that we have to go, this might not just be a documentary, it could be a docu-series. It could. And I just so happened to, when I was in Chicago, it's weird how things work. I was there actually talking to people, seeing about getting support for this. And we'll see how that goes. My minimum that I need is $3,000. But after that guy there by the train station said he was going to rip off my face because he was schizo, and that guy saved me and we had a cheeseburger, I met another person there that I never expected to meet. Kismet. Chip Eberhardt, documentary maker and part of the editorial crew for The Usual Suspects, Jerry Springer, all other kinds of shows and stuff and movies. So everything's lining up the way it should be. Everything is, however hard it is for me to get and however much I got to kill myself to do it, it's all lining up. I don't want to fail. I want to do this justice, and I want to do it right, and I want to be ethical about it, and to show integrity with it, and to have these interviews and know that these people can say with confidence that their story is going to be told correctly, not altered in any way, not made to feel silly. Isn't that why we're all in this anyway? Isn't that why we're interested in it? It's something I've got to do. Come hell or high water, I'm getting there. Hell, I might start selling plasma. Who knows? But I got to get there. And I need y'all's help if at all possible. Whether it's a donation or sharing, either way. And as I said, I am keeping a list. Every single person who donates, however large or small, will be listed. Every single one. So if I was lucky enough to get this on Netflix, that's y'all's immortality. Be listed in the credits of a Netflix movie. Not too shabby. And at first when I came up with this idea, I felt kind of like an ass, because I'm like, I can't fucking ask people to do that. So I contacted Mike, my publisher, Mike Wicksecker. And I said, Mike, am I an ass for wanting to do this? Am I doing this, right? He says, Vanessa, this is what indie filmmakers do. He said, how do you think I got listed on the credits of The Dwelling? And I was like, well, some bitch, I didn't know that. Yeah, wow. And Ashley, I see that. You said you went to donate plasma today. Girlfriend, I used to do it twice a week because I had an ex-boyfriend who was an alcoholic. And that's how I paid for groceries. How sick am I? So, yeah, and I have the scar to prove it. I sure do. But if I have to do that again, I will. I'm that serious about this. It's not only my dream to do this, it's my dream for it to be done right. And if you donate or share or whatever, just know that I will be going over there and accomplishing this because of you. And I will do whatever I can to make sure that you've got something to be proud of. So, we all know Gwen does good work. We all know that. And she's so stinking excited. She's ordered her passport. So, it's all gonna work out. It has to. I've got till May 1st to get my tickets. And so that's why I went ahead and put this out there now. I've got till May 1st to get my tickets. That's because it's about 6 weeks before you go where you can get them at like the best price. And that gives me enough time to raise the money. So anyway, excuse me, I got a burp and I'm so tired. I'm so tired. But excuse me, I'm burping again. But I love y'all. And if y'all would, just please share the hell out of this. Like I told people, I'm taking sponsorship through Facebook Pay or my PayPal, which is in all lowercase, VRHOGLE1972 at gmail.com. Yeah, if you have friends that aren't on here that give you the money to donate, and you send it to me, please let me know who I need to list. Okay? Because I don't want anyone to be left out. If I got 200 names on that bitch, 200 names are going to be on there. Okay? Anyway. Mwah. I love y'all. Bye.